really good night's sleep last night. Very peaceful here. Got the coffee on. I'm not sure what the time is. Very quiet, nice. Just a few fish jumping around. Very heavy dew last night, so everything was really wet this morning, so I've just been wiping it all down. I'll have to wait till the sun comes over this part before the tarp will dry out.
Just sit back and relax, don't worry. The world can wait. No need to hurry.
There we go, breakfast of champions. Scrambled egg, vegetarian bacon, and baked beans. Yum. That was mighty fine. Well, as you can tell, there isn't much wind. It was meant to be 10 knots today. It looks like it's absolutely nothing. So I've decided to go the paddle and paddle out a bit, work off some of that breakfast. I feel better for it, but a little bit hotter. It's meant to be 26 today. Hopefully the wind will pick up soon. It's probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock. The wind started to pick up. Hopefully it will keep coming. It's only about 2 or 3 knots at the moment, but at least I'm not motoring. I had to motor for about 10 or 15 minutes because we just weren't going anywhere. I feel a bit happy now the wind's come up. So time for a bit of fruitcake. Thanks, Sharon. This is the entrance coming up to La Petite Bay, or Petite, but I suppose it's Petite if you're French. There's a little sort of lagoon behind here, I think. And in the background you can see the 2 towers of Mount Ewing power station. I think that's disused as well. These towers are quite useful to navigate by because they're all on the chart. And I did get a little bit lost before because I wasn't quite sure where I was. It all looks the same. So using the chart and these towers, you can figure it out pretty easily. And here's some avid fans from sailing Cape Louise. Or an avid subscriber. Good.
Absolutely, beautiful boat.
Good on you.
Lovely.
Thank you. Nice day out on the water.
Day for sail, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think the wind was going to pick up, but it has, so.
Lovely, nice.
Yeah.
Nice nor'easter.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Whoops, I'm going about. Well, there you go. I think I've hit the big time. That was the dad and his 2 kids that watched Sailing Cape Louise on YouTube, and they recognised the boat, so they came out in their little rubber runabout. Yeah, so there you go. It's a good breeze out here. Oh, we see those 3 large pine trees? That's Shingle Splitters Point. I might stay there tonight. I'm not sure quite what to do because tomorrow there's meant to be no wind at all. But I'll check the weather forecast again. Don't want to get stuck. Over there in the middle of the screen is a Cygnet 20. I'm pretty sure it's a Cygnet 20. They've been quite successful in combining traditional looks with a modern hull, so they go pretty fast. Yeah, it was a Cygnet. We just said hello. It was catching me up, overtook me. So now I'm heading for home. I think for tonight I'm going to go down to where those pine trees are, which is Shingle Splitters Point, where I've been before. So this is Shingle Splitters Point, where I stayed a couple of years ago on Australia Day when it was absolutely packed. There's only one other boat here, so it's not bad. Protected from the wind because it's coming from the other side. Not protected from water skiers though. So at the moment, it is a bit bumpy. Right, and for something completely different, tonight, not vegetarian curry, but a dehydrated beans dish made with corn. I'm just going to rehydrate it, which will probably take about an hour. The trick is not to put too much water in to start with. The boat just went past and the guy said, "Oh, look at that old thing." I'm not sure if he meant me or the boat. Disrespectful. It's about 6 o'clock. The activity is beginning to die down. So just to show you where we went today, we spent last night in here. We came up across here, up through here, all the way up here, past Pool Bar Island, went up this way a bit, and then we decided to come back here to Smiley Face, or Shingle Splitters Point. So tomorrow, the wind should be coming from the north, so hopefully I'll be able to get up here and explore some of these sand islands up here before heading back down to Brown's Point where we stayed on the first night, because the boat ramp's just over there. I've got to go back the next day. It's quite a big sail and the wind's not meant to be huge tomorrow, but we'll see how we go. Just getting the last of the rays. Yeah, so there you go. As Roger calls it, a homely dinghy. Only because I've got a cabin, it's a bit more comfortable. Not big, but more comfortable. The sun's setting, it's absolutely beautiful and quiet. Now for my dehydrated beans. So there we go. It was meant to be some sort of chili, I suppose. It's got chili in it and various spices. I was going to have couscous with it, but I just don't think I need to. There's heaps there. And did I mention no meal's complete without chocolate? Elder chocolate. Dark. Hazelnut. Very good. Well, good morning. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning here at Shingle Splitters Point on Lake Macquarie. It looks like it's going to be another beautiful day. The birds have just started going, which are magpies and currawongs, I think. Beautiful, very peaceful. Coffee's on. Still using the filter cup for the coffee, which works really well. Thanks, Phil. So it doesn't look too bad. It's very good. And not a bad view. Nice morning for a paddle. There is some wind already, which is good. It's a bit difficult to put the sails up and film at the same time, so sorry about that. We're going way up there. Probably only 1 or 2 knots, but it's alright. That's the back of Shingle Splitters Point. So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, peaceful. Easter Sunday, Lake Macquarie. What more could you ask for? As you can see, nobody around. Beautiful. Magic sailing. Beautiful. So this is the end of Wendy Point. We're going behind there, up towards Swansea and the Sand Islands, hopefully. Wind's going pretty well. That's Fulero Island over there. We went past yesterday. Probably only taken us about half an hour, 40 minutes to get up here, which is pretty good. I thought it might take half the day. Because tonight we're going way down that way. We're at the back of Wendy Point, trying to get up to Swansea. My God, it's choppy through here. I think it must be very shallow, and all the boats go through here, so there's a hell of a lot of chop. And of course I'm trying to tack into the wind, so not really going that fast. I'll keep going for a bit, see how we go. Maybe find the Sand Islands. I've got to put in a higher up on Lake Macquarie and come down from higher up. I think there must be a campsite through there. I'll have to have a look on the chart. It's getting pretty shallow, as you can see. There's a guy standing in the water fishing over there. So I'm not sure we can go too much further. Still got a good breeze. 5 knots maybe. We're probably doing 3 or 4. So that's the north of the lake up there. And that's Spectacle Island over there, I think. And behind that, where those houses are, that's the entrance. Winds around behind here to the ocean. It's a beautiful day, but beautiful day. It's 2.5 hours up to here, which is pretty fast, I reckon. We were running 3/4 of the way. One more tack, I reckon. Realise quite how shallow it is. It's only about 1 metre deep here, I think. I didn't touch the bottom, but I was trying to go around Spectacle Island, that island there, but it's just too shallow. There must be a route further up. So now we've got a more gentle run all the way down the lake. Shouldn't take more than about 4 hours, hopefully. Just having a cleansing ale after the stress of getting up here. I was just thinking, whenever people wave and say hello, it's always the women that wave. Maybe they respect a bit of class. I don't mean me, I mean the boat. Just stopped behind Fulero Island for some lunch, because we're ahead of schedule, really. So for something completely different, I'm going to have avocado with tuna fish on a roll, because I've used all the salmon up. Did you know that salmon are better for you than tuna fish? Salmon only eat crustaceans, whereas tuna fish eat other fish and bottom feeders. And if there's any residual chemicals at the bottom of the ocean, that's how they get up the food chain. So there you go, tuna fish with avocado on a roll. So that's where we had lunch, just there behind Fulero Island. And now we're heading straight across here, Murray's Beach and Cam's Wharf, just to have a look. And then eventually we'll come all the way down here, and that's where we'll stay tonight. It's pretty hot, it's about 25, 26 degrees. The wind's probably only 4 or 5 knots. So we came from way up there. That's the back of Pool Bar Island. A kid in there caught a large flatty about two foot long, but unfortunately I couldn't get the camera up in time. That must be Murray's Beach, which must be some whole development. Very nice looking houses in there. This is Nord's Wharf. Back at Browns Bay. Got the mozzie net up because I think there's going to be mozzies tonight. Be prepared. Dib, 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 dob, dob, dob. Not that I was ever a scout, but there you go. Or is it a cup? Not sure. Yep, so it's another good sail today. We're probably sailing from about 9 o'clock till 4. So, good day's sail. Only stopped for like 20 minutes behind Pool Bar Island for lunch. Good breeze all day. 4 or 5 knots, perfect for me. Nothing too taxing. And the weather's been good. This has been a dry Easter, which is quite rare in Sydney or on the eastern seaboard. I definitely like Lake Macquarie. There's lots of different places to moor because it's not too deep or it's not rocky. It's not too good on weed, the Stanforth, but in mud and sand it's pretty good. Just having a cleansing ale to enjoy the sunset or the last of the rays of the day. Watching the sun go down. Beautiful sunset tonight. There you go, baked beans and scrambled egg. Yum. So we're off sailing again, 9 o'clock in the morning. 2 or 3 knots. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a nice day's sail. Or half day. Get over why there aren't more people out sailing. It's a public holiday, Easter Monday. It is absolutely beautiful. Well, it's been an absolutely glorious 4 days up here at Lake Macquarie. The weather's been perfect. We're a bit sad really because now I think it's time to turn for home. Probably take me a couple of hours to get back to the wharf. I don't really want to go.
And just when I thought the day couldn't get any better, it did, seriously.
What's your name?
I was joined by 2
What's
other
your
local
name?
dinghy cruisers who'd seen Cape Louise and came out to say hello.
Beautiful.
Steve and his Ian Oughtred Fulmar, which he took 4 years to build, and it looks fantastic. And Trevor, who also built an Ian Oughtred Taminori. It took him 2 years. Both of these boats were spectacular in close-up, and the finish was amazing. It truly was a delight to see them sail close up.
That's a lovely boat, though, and I like the half cabin. You camped in this last night, I heard.
Very understanding wife.
So in the future, I hope to plan another get-together with Steve and Trevor, and we can look at their boats on dry land in close-up, and they can explain the pros and cons on building your own boat. Neither Steve nor Trevor have built a boat before,
Both homemade, both beautiful.
So if you're interested in building your own boat, keep watching. And trust me, you really will be blown away when you see these boats in close-up. They are magic.
So there you go. Thanks for watching Sailing Cape Louise. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.